Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to Gaming with Geeks. And Elden Ring has been out for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now, and it is absolutely dominating. In fact, it is still currently one of the most viewed and streamed games over on Twitch, which can be a good indicator for how it's performing. And recently, it has crossed the 12 million units sold mark, with 1 million of those units being in Japan specifically. 12 million units is quite a lot. Unfortunately, I am not one of them. I haven't had a chance to pick this game up yet. My backlog is too big. So by the time I get around to it, it'll probably be reduced in price, which is always a good thing. And then when you look over at the Metacritic score, personally, I think Metacritic isn't that good of a system, but it can be useful to gauge how it's being received. And it's currently sitting at a 96 with a 7.9 from users, which is pretty good. But then that also brings it to becoming the biggest new IP since The Division. Now, if I remember correctly, Division was back in 2015. So, Elden Ring is Europe's biggest new IP since The Division, which was 2016. And the biggest game launch since Call of Duty Vanguard, which came out in last November. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So, From Software's game sold best on PC. Interesting. Representing 44% of total sales. And then PS5 of 27%, and then Xbox at 16%, and PS4 at 13%. Now, when I am able to get it, I'm going to have to get it on PC. I would probably normally get this on console, but at my base PlayStation 4 over here, which I bought secondhand, I don't think it could handle a game like Elden Ring. In fact, I'm kind of phasing out this PS4 because it can't really handle most of the games I want to play these days, which is a bit of a shame. And then, I think this really comes along from the fact that the game director basically told players that were hesitant to play because of its difficulty, or people that wanted an easy mode, to get good. The game director fully understands that From Software's audience craves a challenge, and if you're not getting your shit pushed in, people aren't really having fun with these types of games. That's just the core audience, and that's fantastic. You know, cater to your core audience. Don't try to... Look, if you can't cater to your core audience, you definitely, sure as shit, cannot cater to everybody. Without your core fan base, the whole thing falls apart. And the Elden Ring director seems to completely understand that, so big props to From Software for that one. But anyway, it was comfortably Europe's biggest game of February and was number 1 in most major territories, with the exception of Germany, which had Pokemon Legends Arceus at number 1, I believe that's how you pronounce it. The second biggest game of that month was the New Horizon, of course, which is the biggest PS5 launch outside of the Call of Duty franchise, which is pretty impressive. But I think the core takeaway from this is that this kind of ties back into all those years ago when it was EA said that single-player games are dead. No one wants single-player games anymore. And yet we have a single-player game catering to its core audience, telling people to get good, currently being the number 1 selling game, breaking 12 million sales, and being the biggest launch of a new IP since 2016. That is incredible, absolutely amazing, and well done to everyone that's worked on Elden Ring. I haven't played it, like I said before. Many people that I know personally and many people on the Geeks and Gamers team are enjoying this game. It's getting positive reception all the way around, and that's fantastic. It's finally good to have a AAA game release that actually works. Surprise, surprise. But what do you guys make of all this? Are you enjoying Elden Ring? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to Gaming with Geeks. Check out geeksandgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.